I need to pee.
G'day everyone, today we're taking a look at a very silly game named P. This was made by this person, whose name I certainly can't pronounce. I'm terribly sorry, but I tried and failed several times. Anyhow, basically P is all about this guy named Peter, and he desperately wants to pee. But Peter has been unable to find a working toilet, and as such is desperately looking for one wherever he can find one. And in his travels, he can pee into various objects he finds to relieve a bit of stress from his bladder. What's remarkable about this is how much pee Peter can put out, because you can pee in pot plants all over the place and fill them up and they die and still have pee left over to fill up a bucket and mop. So yeah, Peter certainly has quite a lot of pee to put out there. Aside from all the juvenile toilet humour going on here, P is actually quite an engaging FPS game. Oh, I've done it again, it's an FPS game. Anyhow, what I mean to say is it's really quite frantic and quite engaging, because it's quite difficult to find places in which to pee, and there's sort of a little bit of humour and jokes in everything you do, so it's a little bit distracting from the actual mission at hand.
Man, there's too many rooms here.
You don't get much time between moments of needing to pee, so you really have to focus on finding the next pot plant or bottle or whatever to pee in. And it doesn't really give you very much time to explore, so it does make you feel quite frantic, as if you really did need to go to the toilet.
Oh, a bucket. This is terrific. Oh.
If you explore well enough, you'll find some spare pants to wear, in case you can't hold on and pee yourself all over the place. Which honestly is quite hilarious, because he makes a funny noise, loses control and basically pees all over the place. Often on someone or something you've recently destroyed, which makes it even funnier and more difficult to recover.
Oh, just a moment.
Anyhow, the pants basically act as your lives. So basically, every time you pee your pants, you put on one of your spare ones. And if you run out, well, that's it, the game is over. It's fairly simple in that regard.
This is a VIP only zone. Can I see
The environment that you're walking through has loads of obstacles. In fact, way too many for many of the areas it's trying to portray. But you can kick these objects down to get them out of your way. What's disturbing is the number of people watching you run around and pee into objects without batting an eyelid or saying anything when you pee all over the place when you bust your bladder. The environments are typically places where you might have difficulty locating a toilet, such as a school, an office, or a lounge or an airport. Well, that's what they appear to be anyway. Not that you spend a lot of time trying to figure out where you are, because you are running around searching for the toilet and some things to pee in. As silly a game as P is, it is really quite an enjoyable game. I got a little bit further with each playthrough, so I was able to gradually learn to progress further as time went on. This meant that I'd find more jokes, have something more to laugh at, but also have a bit more entertainment in trying to find my way through the level. It's actually quite a deceptively large game. You can play for about 10 minutes and not find the working toilet, something which I am yet to do. I'm not sure that there is a working toilet, to be honest. If you're keen to try this game out for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. The kind of computer that you'll need to play it on will be roughly a 66MHz 486, or something better. I'd recommend roughly a 100MHz Pentium at the minimum. If you're playing on DOSBox, you need to set a fairly high cycles count, as anything too low will cause the game to crash with a segfault. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed today's video and didn't experience too much splashback. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.